Hey, welcome back to another session on the Model Railroad. Today I'm going to take something that looks like this and turn it into something that looks like this. So let's head over to the workshop and get started. Back in the late 1970s, I was in junior high. I remember going down to the local hobby shop and bringing back this kit from Tyco. It was slapped together haphazardly, as most kids do, and put on my layout. But after I went to college, it got packed away for about 40 years. And I'd love to put it on my new layout, but I'd like to kind of fix it up a little bit. Now, it seems to me that this thing has a lot of good detail, and it's an interesting building. Supposed to be a pickle factory, but I'm going to turn it into a brewery. Now, I want to make a shadow box so that you can see inside. I'm going to light it with LEDs inside and out. I wanted to get these doors off, but they were just glued on there. So my thought is that if I cut an opening, as if these two doors were swung open, and make a big space so that you can see inside and see what's going on. So I've got an update here as I've been working along. Pieces continue to fall off as I've been working on it. But you can see that I've sort of been able to weather up the barrels a little bit, and I did some dry brushing. This roof is supposed to, originally was on here like this, and You know, it just seems to me that with that roof going to be on there, it's really going to kind of block the view inside, especially from the viewing angle where this is going to sit. So I'm thinking of not putting it back on there. So my original thought was I could sort of make this into a crane. It's one of the three supports that are still on there. But I've got this broken piece here also. My thought now is that maybe I'll use some of this to sort of put an overhang on there like that. And then I could take this other piece and maybe just put it sort of as a little roof on the end here, and there's already a bracket, and that will sort of line up more or less like that. To make the interior room, I use Microsoft Publisher. Starting with the dimensions on how big I wanted the floor to be, I laid out the walls and the ceiling using the program itself to paint everything. Then I just searched online for images of doors and stuff and resized them to scale. This is printed out on cardstock and cut with some tabs to help with assembly. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this transformation as much as I have. It was challenging working with a model that was already put together, and not very well at that, but that was part of the fun of it. And it was really cool resurrecting something from my early model railroad days, too. Altogether, it's got 8 LEDs wired into 4 dimmers, but I think I may add a few more exterior lights, along with some detail parts, crates, barrels, and maybe a flag on the front dock. So in honor of my good buddy out in New York, who is a master brewer, it's the Watson Brothers Distillery. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for hanging out.